when 2Face Idibia launched his album Grass to Grace.
2Face?
Yeah, when he launched the album, I was privileged to meet him. 2Face was a neighbor where my uncle lived that I reside. So we knew ourselves.
2Face?
Yes, and he gave me a contact. I have to come to Lagos.
Being 2Face?
Yes, sir. So I moved, then he was still in Kenny's music. I moved down to Lagos. The day I got there, he got an international trip to tour with a Wyclef.
Wyclef?
Yeah, he gave me a $200 US.
2Face gave you the money?
Yeah, that I should hang around within the town and gave me a contact to call. I should keep calling. That whenever the number ring, that means he's in town. And the people,
but by this time,
yeah,
is 2Face a celebrity already?
Of course, a blown celebrity with African Queen. I was with the chef of the company that I was working with, La Pizza, on well dressed, And the bouncer, they want to bounce me out. And 2Face said to them, without this guy in this club, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Hello viewers, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location where you're watching from. This is JUSTSAYITpodcast, and I'm your host, The Oracle. We are here again for another wonderful podcast section. Don't forget, we are always there for you, for your branding, placement of adverts. We're always there for anything that has to do with musical management. We are just a DM away, JUSTSAYITpodcast. And here in the studio today, we have one of our wonderful guests. One person that I respect so much. And he's no other person than our brother in the studio today. Sir, please, may we know your name?
Thank you so much. Good evening, viewers. My name's St. Terry Ede, aka Mr. Credible.
Senteri Ede. So please, where are you from?
I hail from the lineage of Ala Aobiku clan in Otukpecho village, Otukpo local government area of Benue State, Nigeria.
Benue?
Yes, sir.
Wow. The way you're sounding is like you didn't grow up in the village.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Okay, so how have your life been as a Benue man?
Yeah, I was not really being bred in the village. I was bred in Kaduna State, where I was raised. Then my dad was a soldier. So after many years of his service, he was retired home. And then we got no choice than to follow him home. And when we get home, the next thing is to be engaged into farming. And then from there, I begin to champion the village and know how the system of the community looks like. And then we're schooling and with the mindset that one day it's going to be all right. And then after some years, my dad passed on. And before that could happen, my mom foresaw it and said that she went to school. And then my dad was like, no. It's kind of the mentality or where his perspective of reasoning from. And then my mom put it as a must that she was school and she enrolled into school, and that course become a coerce in their relationship. And then they break up.
Oh, there was a separation?
Yeah, there was a separation because of the school.
Just because your mom decided to enroll in education?
In education, because she saw that the evening or the dark time of the man is fast approaching. So she need to get herself equipped so that she can build herself.
Wow. So where is your mom from? Is she also from
Mama, yeah,
Benue?
also from Benue State.
Okay, your dad is a soldier?
He's a soldier.
Wow.
Then, when that began, this kind of traditional belief that when a woman chooses to be independent, they think that maybe she has become she's now engaged into immorality, like fornication or adultery. Let me say, use the right word, adultery. And then my dad was triggered about the brothers and sisters. You got to go marry a new wife.
You need to do something.
Yeah, about it, because when your wife that claimed to be schooling comes back and you do anything funny, you're gonna be, be punished by the culture. You understand? So my dad moved on and get a new wife. Then there come polygamy.
Oh, you're from a polygamous family?
Yeah, of course.
Wow. So how did your transition from Benue to Port Harcourt take place? Like, how did you find yourself in Port Harcourt?
Okay, yeah. In year 2002, when 2Face Idibia launched his album Grass to Grace.
2Face?
Yeah. He launched his album Grass to Grace in our hometown. I can remember vividly in a former Senate president, Senator David Mack, in his golf field. When he launched the album, I was privileged to meet him.
Wow.
Yeah, and before then, when my dad passed on a little bit, and I was being adopted by my uncle to stay with him in the town. So 2Face was our neighbor where my uncle lived, that I reside. So we knew ourselves.
2Face?
Yes. I am not his age mate, but we are playmate.
2Face Idibia?
Of course.
Wow.
So then I go down there to check on him, and then got the privilege with his course, and he gave me a contact. I have to come to Lagos.
Being 2Face?
Yes, sir. So I moved. Then he was still in Kenny's music. I moved down to Lagos, and then the day I got there, she was the day I got there, he got an international trip to tour with a Wyclef.
Wyclef?
Yes. So he just gave me a tip. I remember he gave me then $200 was a very big money then as well, because the dollar was like 150 naira then.
Wow.
Yeah. So he gave me a $200.
2Face gave you the money?
Yeah. That I should hang around within the town, and gave me a contact to call. I should keep calling. That whenever the number ring, that means he is in town. So while waiting for him, what I do is engage myself to another kind of a casual work. Yes. From there, I began to do a security job in
Lagos
there, where I was paid 20,000 Nigerian naira then. And the money was not even enough because of responsibility as a guy. Yeah. Then I have to engage to another security work again. That I will resume a beat here in the morning and resume another one in the evening and make the day of the off one so that I can rest. So while there, I saw a Lebanese man. His name is Mr. Ahmed. And then he parked a car and he said, can you take a look at the car for me? This car is for sale. I am on my way to deliver it to the owner. And I say, okay. After waiting there, he came back. He gave me a tip. I said, no, I don't want money. I just want a way you can teach me how to catch fish.
The Lebanese man?
Yeah, not only give me a fish. So he said, okay. He gave me his card that I should meet him the weekend of that week. Then I checked on him in Apapa, Lagos. Then he drove me down back to Lagos Island, beside Tafawa Balewa Square, TBS. And then we drove in City Mall. On the ground, the car porch of City Mall, there's a place called La Pizza. Then I started my new work there. My interview was, I did not submit any credential. The man told me, you work hard? You work hard? Yes. You power? I say yes. He said, okay. Take, chop. What is that? It's a raw red pepper.
Hmm.
And I chew it.
Why?
Drank water. With no, They say, wow, this guy's going to be a smart guy. You start work now.
That was your interview?
That was my interview.
Eating raw pepper?
Yeah. And I start the work. And I worked there.
Nah, they see interview.
I worked there for some years. And then I got the privilege to travel to the Middle East with him. Because he went for a kidney operation.
Okay.
Yeah, he got married to a Delta State woman from
a Lebanese man.
Yeah, from Isoko. Then I think that time the wife put to bed. So he has to ship his elder brother to replace him here in Nigeria.
And all this is why 2Face is not still back.
It's not still back. So after all of that, we came back to the country. I spent a year with him. So I could speak a little bit Arabic.
Really?
Yeah. So when we come back to the country,
wow, this is serious.
One day we're there and I heard 2Face is coming to a club there. They call it Sway Bar. And I heard 2Face is coming.
In Lagos? In
Lagos. It's okay. I told my boss, I'm going to be welcoming 2Face to our bar if he will like it. And then lo and behold, he came. I rushed down to the car park and then greeted him. He screamed, hey! Called me by my native name. Oh, Teiku! Hey!
Are you serious?
Hey! Oh, no shaking. We are together. You know how 2Face talk. Then I heard he heard my hands and we walked down to the bar upstairs. And the people.
But by this time,
yeah,
is 2Face a celebrity already?
Of course, a blonde celebrity with African Queen.
Like he has released African Queen
as of then.
And you guys know each other.
So then we walk up to the bar and the people are looking like, who is this waiter? They know how people commonize people. I was with the chef of the company that I was working with, La Pizza, and then on well dressed, and they bounce out. They want to bounce me out. And 2Face said to them, without this guy in this club, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Are you serious?
So we both move in. We move into the club, and he started his performances. And then after a while, we have a snapshot. And then I went back to my place of work. And then when he comes down, going in the early hour of the day, then he squeezed something into my hand, some cash. And then 1,000 naira, it was very squeezed. So I just keep opening. It was 100,000. Yeah. So, and he said, called me. Then I called him. I paid him visit.
There in Lagos?
Yeah, in Lagos. Then he come by. We went inside. We have a lot of talk, and then we began to do some little work. And after a while, I know God has a plan for me. Let me just be glance about the journey there. I just found myself out of the place. I know it's by the move of the Spirit. Yeah, I found myself out of the place. Then, went back to where I am before. Then, a friend said to me, there is a lady in Ikeja that I have a record label.
Okay.
Yeah, Likes Minds Entertainment.
Likes Mine.
Yeah, entertainment. The lady's name is Don Mama.
You can vividly remember things.
Yeah. So,
but what was the reason why 2Face made such statement? Like, Nabi brothers, for him to say, if this guy not enter, me I know they perform.
I think he placed value on me. He placed value on me. He know who I am. He know what I can do. And from the love, we built from the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have known each other
Yeah, we
before
know
now?
each other there. We don't just met in Lagos or at the place of his album launching. Yeah. He is the big boy. We are young boys. And then 2Face, Blackface, were on their starting. And my uncle that I live with, Chief Akwede, he's late. May he so rest in peace. He's a luxurious man. He's a man of, he's a breadwinner of the house, of the family. So everybody assembles in his house. All the youth, the young guys, assemble in his house. You know, to have fun. So he built a basketball court for the children, for us as well. So we play basketball. Blackface is a very good basketballer.
Blackface?
Yes, 2Face is a very good basketballer. We have a lot of them that are playing Europe now from that starting point. So 2Face also play basketball. So when they are done, they have their shower. We are like we are the 2Face gotta tell you there's this kind of the way they does their beat, a cappella beat.
Okay.
You can say you can be hitting your hands on the chest like this. Kudum dum kudum. Kudum dum kudum. Then they can see another person will be, you know, then 2Face will be singing.
This is how this music of it started.
Yeah, 2Face will be singing, and then Blackface will also rap and do singing. Then there was no face.
Okay.
Yeah. It was when they get to Enugu, School of Basic Study, SPS, they met Face.
Wow.
Their first 2Face and a Blackface first song was not really a single as well, but it's like a song done for a DJ in a radio house. DJ Ogun. Ogun, yeah.
Wow. The way you remember these names,
so
there is no that you really.
Yeah, it's a song for the DJ. So when the DJ is in the house, he play that song. It's the party get down, we party on, we came on a good style. Everybody wanna party, something like that. So that's it, and then like I say, I pull out from there and just to meet Don Mama. A new record label that tend to sign me, collaborating with
signing you as what?
As an artist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did a lot of auditions, and then so he picked out of us that are good to be signed into the label. And the man he collaborate her label company with is Uber Pacific. Uber Pacific is a big boy in Alaba that market, if you can call names, Timaya, their Terry G, even 2Face himself, Blackface, a lot of artists in Nigeria, secular artists and gospel artists in Nigeria, Sinach and the rest, he market them. Then there was nothing like this streaming of his stuff. So they collaborate to become Pacific Likes My Entertainment. So the guy's on is Uber Pacific. And the Don Mama on, the Don Mama label is Likes My Entertainment.
So what you're trying to say is you were once a secular artist before you became a gospel artist.
Of course, sir.
Wow.
Yeah. So they collaborate, Likes My Entertainment. And then they begin to work on us. Something happened.
Okay.
And now, people don't know, or a lot of people should know that music is spiritual. Any guy you hear him trending, making a lot of wave, there is a spirituality work done on his or her job. Whether you've been a secular musician or a gospel musician.
Really? Spiritual in what aspect? Like?
Oh, okay. Now, like what happened then, my album that I was working on then, in fact, the single, I did that single with a J1, Oluwa J1, who was signed into Kenny Music way back quite close to the late 2000. the year 2008, 2009. If I'm not mistaken, that was when J1 was signed into Kenny's music. So, and the guy that produced that song is called Jiggy Jack.
Jiggy Jack.
Yeah. He's the one that produced Enter the Place for 2Face.
Enter the Place, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he also produced Paco for 2Face. And a lot of songs he produced for people like Rocksteady. So I did that song, and I did another one, Heart Attack, and the one I did with J1 is Judy for Me. So Heart Attack was done with Rocksteady of the Tribuna, the group that was formed by Blackface. So they are good songs. But now, back to the spirituality aspect of music. Then the music was taken to somewhere.
I don't understand. Sorry, come again. Like the album after producing it.
Yes.
The jacket.
Yes.
With the CD.
Yeah, with the CD. Then when you use this kind of jacket,
okay,
or like a hardcover jacket, was taken to somewhere. I don't actually know who take it there, but the advice that came back to me, or that was given to me, was, boy, you don't belong here. Go and do gospel music.
Wait, viewers. Wait. Were you aware that the song was taken to somewhere? Like, were you consulted before they did that?
No, sir.
So who took it there? Is it the management?
It's the management.
Wow. Okay, what was the essence of taking it there?
Yeah, they want to know whether the music can sell, whether you can sell. So, like, for instance, let's bring it to the Christendom. Maybe if I want to embark into a business, I will say to my pastor, this is the business I want to start. And the pastor can say, okay, can we pray about it and see what the Lord will say? So if the Holy Ghost say you have to embark in the business, then you get prepared and the minister will come and bless.
Okay, this is actually what they did.
That's what they did.
And then a message came back to
me,
that you don't belong there.
You don't belong here. Go and do gospel music.
So when did you now work with 2Face?
Okay. At the period of immediately when he pulled out from Kenny's.
Okay, being 2Face.
Yeah. To become a hypertech nigger. So
that was actually in Kenny's music.
Yeah, he was in Kenny's music. When he owns his label, Hypertech Entertainment, that was when we began to work.
He called you over?
And we began to work.
Wow.
But not at the long stretch.
Okay.
Just like I said, there is a reason. I don't just know why. So I pull out. Because you stay in a place for a long time, nothing is happening. You need to make an adjustment. Like if you're sitting on a seat and it's hurting you, you need to recreate.
Sure.
So, and I moved out. And then you said, how comes I come back, I get to Port Harcourt, right? Okay. So, back to the bar, I was working again. Then I was there. A man, a Nigerian man from Bayelsa, his name is Sophia Moses. He's now in the United States. A very good boss. Then he came over to our bar to dine and wine with friends. And then he lost his portfolio.
Wow.
There with the international passport, a lot of paper, dollars and euros. So I picked it. If I would have go with that money, I'll be stinking rich.
By now,
bigger than this.
I'm rich. Do you ever regret it?
I don't regret it.
Oh, I see.
Yes, because I found out at last from the scripture.
Okay, we are coming to that.
Okay.
We are coming to that.
So, I kept it with me, sent it home. After 5 days, the man came back. I know he must have searched it all over where he went to lodge in Lagos and didn't find it. And then I saw him. I'm with the international passport. And I saw him from afar. I ran down to him, give him a seat, clean up what he want. They asked for the wine. I gave them the wine. And I said, sir, what was your last experience in this period of days? And he said, oh.
That was a very, let me not use the word corny question, but a wise one indeed. Smart question.
So he said, I've been looking for my portfolios, credentials, certificate. I've been sent to work in Europe, and up till now, I'm unable to go.
Child.
And I say, I am with it. And the man grabbed me.
Child.
What do you mean? I said, I'm with it.
Like grabbing you to call you a thief?
No, with incitement.
Okay.
Yeah. He started sobbing with incitement. And then, he said, where is he? I said, he's in the house. It's okay. You're going to meet me here tomorrow. I said, yeah, I'm going to be at work. It's okay. Meet me here tomorrow by 7 p.m. I'll be here. Then you bring the stuff. I said, okay. And that night I get home, get it prepared, bring it to work without my boss knowing. And then I gave it to my boss, to him when he came that evening. Then he says, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That was all. He never gave me dime. You know, the inner mind, the wrong inner mind, the hidden mind that was corruptible, was like, if I knew, I would have moved with the whole of these things.
That is why I asked you, do you in any way regret your action?
At that spot, he offered nothing,
you regretted
I regretted it. So the corrupt mind said, I told you should have gone with this. And then the next time he was going, at that spot he was going, he turned back. It's okay. You got to call this number tomorrow morning. I'll tell you where to meet me. I said, okay. All right. You know, that day, the next day, I was on off. So the next morning, my phone rang. He couldn't wait for me to call him because I flashed him that moment. My phone rang. And then he said, this is Mr. Sophie. I'm in the Ocean View now. I want you to meet me over there. Then I take a cab. I drove in there. On getting to the gate, the security already aware
that you're coming.
That I'm coming. They lead me upstairs. And then we sat, we talk. What do you do? Living, yeah, I'm a musician. And now where you see me, that's where I work. And it's my watchword that I'm going to finish my school. But for the meantime, this is what I'm doing. And he said, I own a big bar in Port Harcourt. But it's been mismanaged. So for now, I shut it down. And I said to him, don't you think if you get that place rehabilitate, and then when you're over here in Lagos or outside Nigeria, spending money in people's bar or joint, it will be returning in your own in Port Harcourt. And then he hit me. That's a great idea. And he said to me, okay, you're going to make an arrangement and come to Port Harcourt for visitation. I said, okay, that's cool. And then I scheduled with my boss. I lied to him that my dad died. Because no Lebanese man will I lied to him that my mom died. Then my mom has passed on. Because the Lebanese man will not really grant you the permission to travel out of their work. They cherish their work. They love you in a way, but they cherish their work.
Wow.
So if gonna worth million for you not to go, they will pay for it for you to stay. The presence matters to them.
Wow.
They will say, no be money they want. May I send you money now. And you send to them. You will go, you spend money. The reason why you go, no be money. So I give you money, you send, you stay. I say, sir, me no go bury no ho. Only me, my mama born. He said, oh, everybody lie now. Anybody want to travel? Anybody want to travel? He said, my mama die. You know why? They cherish wife, they cherish mother than even their father.
Oh.
That's one of their kind of culture.
The Lebanese.
Yeah, the Lebanese. I think maybe it should be within the whole Asia or the Arab. They love their mother.
Their mother.
Yeah.
Yes,
their wife. They even pay their wife a huge amount of money. I know my boss paid my wife 200,000 Nigerian naira every month just for her own upkeep, not for the family upkeep. So you say everybody want to travel. My mama die because they know we're gonna let you go. Okay, you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your mama don't die. Finally, your mama die. No problem. Next time me I see who comes down for my front, my mama don't die. That's how I pull in. And then the guy bought a flight for me.